Hello again, a new day, Helium Q&A, question and answers, and one of my subscribers said when you do the sweep for filters, in addition to the narrow frequency range you are sweeping, could you also do a wider sweep range like 100 MHz to 3 GHz? I'm really interested in how much the filters attenuating in the higher frequency range, because at higher frequencies some filters might not have a good attenuation. This can judge how good the filters really do too. Okay, very interesting. I never thought about having a test like that. And now I have one of the filters right here ready to go. One of my filters, this is made by VO. By the way, very good filters, minus 2.33, ready for purchase on eBay. Okay, so where is my nano VNA? Because we need to connect this to the computer, of course, with the nano VNA saver software, and we'll take a look. It's a very interesting idea about having this tested to a large wide frequency. Okay, here I have the USB port like usually. Let's turn the nano VNA on. Let's turn the nano VNA saver software. Let me have some adapters, and then we start doing the experiment. Now I should have, okay, not this one either. Well, I have to build me an adapter. This is funny, but doesn't take too long. As you can see, I have already all kind of connectors here ready to go. All I have to do is just to solder them together, and we have an adapter. Okay, that should do the here. Oh, I got it. I got one. Yes, there it is. Because this have to go like that, and the other one will connect me with the cables. Perfect. Okay. Soldering iron. And by the way, now you can see how you can build your own adapters. All right. Flux, of course, flux, very important. I'm gonna start with this middle pin. Here we go. Middle pin, it's done. Now let's fix this mechanically, and this will be also a kind of shielding on the sides. Nice. And the other side. Perfect. Let me check the middle again, or the central pin, in fact. Yes, good to go. To be sure about, we can use some aluminum tape like that. Oh, it's still hot. Oh man. Wow. But that's good. That means the tape will stick very well here. All right. Of course, later some shrinking tube, and we have an adapter. This is a RPA SMA. I don't know exactly. Okay, doesn't really matter. It's doing the job. So that will be connected here with this cable, and of course port 1. There we go. Ready to go. But the point is that now we have to turn the nano VNA on, connect, of course, the device. Okay. Connect the device. Nano VNA in USB mode. Now let me have a calibration, my usually calibration here. First, we'll check the usually 820 megahertz to 900 megahertz, like I'm testing usually the filters. We should have a very nice bell shape. There we go. You see it's very nice here. Okay, and the gain minus 2.368 something at let me see, 860 megahertz, minus 2.522. This is perfect. As you can see, outside the band, like let's say 830 megahertz, we have a minus 50 dB and even lower. Okay, now let's change, let's say 500 megahertz to 1500 megahertz. Okay, obviously here we have 868 and we have at least minus 40 from 500 to here 700 and even lower around 800 what is here, 830 megahertz to 900 megahertz, and then slowly coming up to minus 48 dB, and after 1227 it's even going deeper with a really interesting deep around 1.3 gigahertz. Okay, let's go further. Let's have 200 megahertz to 2500 megahertz. Of course, it's not so accurate. You know, the band is too wide for this little machine, but at least we have an idea. Okay, and there we go. As you can see, it's going slightly higher, around minus 30 dB at 2.5, but it's going drastically down at 2.5 gigahertz. But here we have a minus 30 at 2.2, but it's still a long way to go from minus 2.403 to minus 32. So it's like minus 30 dB difference, so it's huge. Okay, shall I try some more, some higher here? I'm not sure if the machine it's working. It should, but I'm not exactly sure. Oh yeah, yeah. So that's an interesting harmonic maybe here, who knows. But even like this, you can bet on minus 32 dB at 2.356 gigahertz. And with some really deep minus 58. And finally, at 3 gigahertz, we have like minus 35. Okay, shall I try some higher? I don't know if it's working. We can give it a try. Yeah. And then again, 3200 megahertz, 3.2 gigahertz, another high, another hill, let's call it. But anyway, it's under 30 dB all the way up. Okay, so that's it. I hope it's useful. Please like, please subscribe, and of course don't forget to write, questions. I'm always trying to do the best answer and to find the right solution. All right, and of course most important thing is don't forget to have fun. Bye bye.